like to say hello to the Seattle gay scene. I've been enjoying your coffee very much. And introduce myself. My name is Madeleine Olnek. I've come all the way from New York here to Seattle, where someone stole my coat last night at a bar, but then I chased them down for 2 blocks. My coat had my cell phone and my wallet in it, and I would just like to say, note to Seattleans. It turned out they were on drugs, which you knew, but I didn't.
They were on drugs, so it was definitely
ecstasy.
Yeah.
So next time, take Coke. So that
and you'll get away from Olnek.
Yes, that's right.
Take Coke.
That was a good 40 minutes before we gave chase. But the short.
We also gave them
version,
free tickets.
We'd given them free tickets, and then they
robbed you.
Yes,
because they loved us.
Oh my god.
They loved us. They were like,
I was staring at them, thinking like, these two don't look like lesbians. They were, but they didn't. So I was distracted by that I couldn't figure out they were on drugs. Whereas you picked up the drugs right away.
I picked up the drugs.
So I had taken my girlfriend's coat, and the people in the bar took my coat. Because my girlfriend was like, well, what coat of yours would anyone want to steal? Basically. Because she's much more fashionable than I am. And I know that's a long intro, but now you really know me.
That's the world's longest.
It is. You have a mnemonic device. My theory about introductions is people always say their name before you have any piece of information to put on. So now you know.
Badass.
My coat was stolen. I got it back 40 minutes later. And my name, and I directed Codependent Lesbian Space Alien 16, and my name is Madeleine Olnek. So you know all that stuff. Now you're really going to remember my name, Madeleine, because like the French cookies in Proust, where they take the bite of the cookie and remember all these things. Now you have all these things to remember.
Someone had 3 cups of coffee and is
Really?
wearing her editor socks.
We're totally going to enter. We're totally going to enter this interview next year into SIFF as a short film.
It is.
Oh, good.
We might win the Golden Needle for Best Short Actress in a short film.
And the name of the movie will be called Short Introduction.
Yes.
You'll just say, will you just briefly introduce yourselves? That will be the name of it. Can you just briefly introduce
My name's Jackie Monahan. I just wanted to try to get it.
Fuck, you got it in.
Jackie Monahan plays Xylar.
Yes.
I'm surprised you don't have a big necklace that says Xylar on it. I would totally rock that.
Well, we actually we're printing up these shirts that have her alien image on it, and they're going to ultimately say underneath, I'm with Xylar. Because Xylar sleeps with everything she can in the movie.
Sure, I made that happen.
So it's a documentary.
It is a documentary.
Awesome. It's all from your...
Yeah.
As the sun sets here in Seattle, the light gradually changes.
As the darkness falls. The Lord is saying it is not right.
So, and Madeleine has...
The Lord is her co-writer.
The Lord is my co-writer.
That is what she's trying to say.
You've made 2 short films. This is your first 3, I'm sorry. Well,
that's okay, that wasn't your fault.
I didn't see them on the website.
2 of them went to Sundance, that's what they were talking about.
And one of them
the other one was too dirty to show at Sundance.
Then we have to see it.
Yeah,
Sundance?
It was. No, I'm kidding.
I was excited. I'm like, what is the third one?
The third one was a comedy about polyamory called Make Room for Phyllis.
So what gave you the idea to do Codependent Lesbian Space Alien Seek Sane, which is really the last time I say that name in full. So.
Right. Well, like when you finally, after you've come out and dealt with all that stuff, and then you realize what it is that you want, the floodgate of feelings is so enormous that it's almost seemed to me to be in the environment rather than coming from me. And that struck me as kind of like a science fiction scenario. I came up with the idea of these aliens who lived on this planet where it was believed that if they loved too much, that the feelings would get so big that they would leave their body and rise up into the sky and widen the hole in the ozone. So all these aliens are sent to Earth to have their hearts broken so that they can't love anymore, and then they'll be allowed to return to their planet. When you come out, you actually just feel like a lesbian space alien anyway. You just feel so weird. So that seemed also perfect for that. And then I just thought it would be funny to have a love story, and one of the aliens ends up with this woman who she has assertiveness issues, and she never even says anything about, why are you bald? Why do you speak in a monotone? And just going through the movie and going through this romance in earnest, is also funny on this other level. So I think it's hard for filmmakers who are raising funds for a feature. I think it's a lot more appealing to investors if they're told, this is a really serious movie, this is important, these things, you know what I mean? That automatically, whereas if you're like,
because lesbians aren't funny.
But where I think this is more
no,
important.
I mean just for the filmmaker putting together
Right.
feature. It's hard to say, like, we're going to ship the aliens to Earth in a TV dinner tray, as one reviewer described. I mean, it's so silly. So that's one part of it, and just, I think for comedy, it's a lot more people are sort of doing stand-up because that's easier to economically. One person can go on stage with a microphone, as does Ms. Jackie.
And that's a lovely segue, by the way, so we can bring Jackie into the conversation, who plays Zylar, and then is a stand-up comedian in her own right, performing at Gotham Comedy Club and Caroline's and the Upright Citizens Brigade and on Logo.
And Showtime June 2nd.
And Showtime June 2nd.
Right.
And you're playing, and tell us who Zylar is and what her role is.
Zylar is a slut.
We identify with her already.
Right. Zylar kind of found alcohol and decided this was awesome to drink alcohol and to sleep with as many random women as possible.
So there's no alcohol on the planet Zots, by the way. That's the planet they come from.
Right, right. So she discovers alcohol and starts sleeping with all different women. She falls for another co-star, but to...
Which co-star?
Bar, which is played by Cindy Kaplan. So yeah, she kind of fights her own feelings with Bar, and Bar still wants Zylar, but Zylar keeps sleeping with all different women.
That name is so funny.
Yes, and she finds this out through her video blog, Zylar's video blog.
And how does there's another alien called the Zoinks? How does she fit into all this? Is it Zoinks? Am I saying it right? Is she
Zoinks is she's there. She's more serious, and she's the one who falls in love with a Earthling.
The main character is Jane.
Yes.
Played by Lisa Oz.
Yeah.
Yes. Who seems like she's very good at deadpan.
Oh my God,
she's fantastic.
Because most of the people that you've worked with in this film are people that you've worked, because you do a lot.
Yeah.
Madeleine is also does a lot of theater. That's kind of what she did way before film.
Yes.
And it's primarily you do comedy, pretty much strictly, don't you?
Only.
Yeah.
Only Olnek.
You're not
comedy only Olnek.
Done, and actually, but it needed to. I had to completely reimagine it as a movie. Like it's one thing to do a play, but a movie you have to rewrite and change and make it. I mean, it was the same kernel of the story, but I had to tell it through images.
It's a different medium.
Yeah.
So.
And script-wise, did you kind of hold actors to the script pretty tight, or did you kind of let them loose a little?
We did. We held people to the script.
You held the fork to their throat and said, "No, that's not the line."
I'm always curious about that, just because a lot of it seems to directors seem to be loosening up on the kind of devotion to script, and I'm
not
always
Madeleine, word for word. You leave out a the, you get electric shocks.
I mean, just that it's a comedy and it's a truthful and authentic lesbian comedy for everyone. So it's not a watered down, pandering, mainstreamy thing, but rather it's a very authentic piece that everyone will respond to.
Because everyone can
relate.
Yeah, can relate and predict.
But the genre helps as well because it's science fiction, so everyone can.
Everyone can relate to that.
More accessible.
But it's like I really like. I love having an audience. The gay and lesbian audience is very important to us, very important, and that other people are welcome and come and enjoy it too is also important to us.
Absolutely, and there's been the audiences have ranged from everybody, and straight men love it. They've come out and just thank us that it was so funny because it's brilliantly written. It's really.
I guess we should say the film screens on Saturday at
9:45 and Sunday at 4
at the
Egyptian.
At the Egyptian. Well, thank you, ladies, for speaking with us. We're looking forward to the screening and the film on Saturday and Sunday at the Egyptian. And you're still in the festival because aren't you going to do mainframe
nonstop
Provincetown? We got 3 screenings in Provincetown.
We're super excited about Provincetown.
There's a lot.
You guys should come. It's going to be so much fun.
I'd love to go to Provincetown.
It's going to be so much fun.
Oh, and look, if you go to our website, www.CODEPENDENT-LESBIAN-SEEK-SAME.com, and you can get the latest screening updates.
You can. And when you're in Provincetown, you can say hello to a Seattleite at the Dina Martina is a very
Dina
famous...
Martina is a great friend of mine. I love her.
Yes, she's from here.
Yes, I know. Well, I performed with her at Showgirls in Provincetown. Before I started doing stand-up kind of bored me a little bit, and I saw Dina Martina, and I was like, this is what I want to do, because she's so out there and wild that I
So you're doing your makeup like Dina Martina.
I wish, but someday I will.
So come see our movie, Codependent Lesbian Space Alien Seek Same, a science fiction comedy with lesbian space aliens for the entire family.
If you like if you like Ed Wood and you like lesbians, you'll like this movie.
And
if you've ever had an awkward sexual experience, you'll like this movie, even though it's for the whole family, youth friendly.
Yes.
If you've ever had pizza, you will like this movie.
And we're at 9:45 this Saturday, and the date is the
28th, and we're also May 29th at 4.
That's Sunday at 4 o'clock, both times at the Egyptian Theater.
And both times she will do nude wrestling by herself after.
Awesome.
That's not true. That's not true.
I will.
We hope.
That'll be later at the after party at
If no kids show up, we're hoping.
Nude solo wrestling?
Yes.
I think we would call that performance art.
She never wins.
With pizza.
With pizza.
Nude pizza wrestling.